Hello, Oldhammerers. Welcome to another What Goodies Come in the Mail. And yeah, these goodies turned up with something else, and I'll probably do another video on that anyway, just to let you know what has been turning up in the mail at the Oldhammer Lodge, and yeah, see what it's like. Now, I'm really happy with it. The one thing that I am waiting on still hasn't turned up, the much talked about, rarely seen. Still not here. I just checked the tracking and it's still in Chicago, so hopefully it hasn't been stolen, because I know they've got a few problems with crime over there in Chicago, but yeah, hopefully it's not sitting on the side of some train track, lost and alone. But yeah, it needs to be here with me getting painted, but yeah, that'll happen. Hopefully. It's been since the 19th of July. That's the last update. Yes. Sad. But yeah, we'll do this ungo. Just apologise about my manky eyeball. That's a whole story all to itself. But I was also thinking about showing you guys some of my Oldhammer stuff from back in the day. Like the one game that got me into Games Workshop stuff was Blood Bowl, and that was through a unhealthy addiction to the NFL and an unhealthy addiction to Tolkien. So when I saw that advert for a Blood Bowl in a magazine, that was it for me. That was, yeah. I mowed so many lawns and picked up so many piles of dog poop to earn that, but yeah, got it there in the end, and still have my original set. The Blood Bowl for me was the one thing that I never ever got rid of, my Blood Bowl stuff. Warhammer armies, Warhammer 40k armies, oh god, Mordheim, Man of War with all the supplements, Gorka Morka, 2 sets of Mighty Empires, which I was a bit upset about, but I've got another set now, re-got that, and yeah, so they were earmarked to be sold when we needed money, so, but don't have to worry about that anymore. So, without further ado, let's do the unboxing on the goodies that turned up. Well, here we are. Just about to do the latest unboxing to turn up to Oldhammer Lodge. And this one, Crown of Command has to take a little bit of responsibility for this. But yeah, I always wanted it as a kid and I never ever got it. But I watched a few of the Crown of Command videos on it, and yeah, that was it. That rekindled a need to have that. So I hope everyone's made a coffee or a beer, depending on what time it is, because it's 10:30 here, so I haven't got a beer, but I'm not really allowed to have that much beer anyway, you know, the old heart attack thing. But without further ado, what turned up in the mail? Now, I just have to add that this has probably got enough plastic in it to raise the world's temperature by about 7 degrees. But for us Oldhammerers, that's a good thing. And it is Space Marine, 2nd edition. Always wanted this. Always. Now, I've fallen into the great trap, so to speak, as a collector. That, yeah, I've started with Space Marine. Now I've got to get the supplements, and tracking them down could be a bit of a worry. I've seen how much some of them go for on eBay, so yeah. I could be living under a bridge at this rate. Hopefully not. Unable to pay rent. Having to make bedding out of all my miniatures just to try and stay warm, but no, we'll get there in the end. So quite happy with the box, how it turned up. Just got one dent there. There's some mighty Space Wolves. Those that don't know, their Space Wolves are tattooed all over my right arm. But some Blood Angels, Dark Angels, and some Ultramarines. Yet again, some awesome artwork on the sides of their boxes. Oh, I just wish they still did this, you know. Like, yeah. I don't know who illustrated it, but good job. 20 years too late, but, well, no. Sheesh. 30 years too late, probably. But, look at that. That's awesome. That'd make a really good art piece blowing up and put on the wall, I reckon. Like I did with the covers for the Oldhammer books. Put in the games room. That'd look sweet. That'd look massively sweet. Let's flip her over. Look at the back. So there's the contents. So we've got some rhinos on the back, a orc buggy, I think. Yeah, don't really know about the orcs, some land raiders, and some grav tanks for the Eldar. So yeah, Eldar and orcs and Space Marines win it. Now the Space Marines come with 240 Space Marines, 12 land raiders, 24 rhinos. Eldar get 12 Eldar grav tanks, 120 Eldar guardians, 18 orc battle wagons, 120 orc boys, and a plastic warlord titan, which, yeah, usually hard to find in the sets, harder to find than Rock and Horse Poop, but I think I actually tracked one down. And the only thing that wasn't included in the set, in this set, was the rule book, which is a bit unfortunate. But I did manage to track down one online, so that was cool. Happy with that. But I don't know, does that make me a digital pirate? Nothing like Johnny Depp. Now let's crack her open. Oh, look at that. Yes. More plastic than you can poke a stick at. There's some... Jeez, these guys are so small. I don't actually need glasses yet, but painting these guys, I reckon I will soon. Now, so there's some more Space Marines. So I think you got 240 Space Marines with this set, because in Space Marine First Edition, which was like a Horus Heresy edition, that was like when the Horus Heresy box set landed, because it was all little miniatures. You got the same amount of Space Marines in that, so that way you could do a Loyalist chapter and a Traitorous chapter. Russ would never approve. Oh, he's cool. Little, looks like a chaplain. Chaplain miniatures. Oh, well. He's even painted a little, oh, let's see if I can get that in focus, a little symbol on the side for the Ultramarines. Very nice. Now, I got this set from a guy in Brisbane, Queensland. It was, which was quite nice, because it turned up pretty quick. And yeah, really happy with the set that I got. Just got to track down the supplements now, but let's keep going. There's a Land Raider. God, look how small they are. Can't wait to get some paint on that, but yeah, fantasy battle stuff gets done first. So still plugging away at building. That's cool. Yeah, so fantasy stuff gets done first still. Still plugging away at the Beastmen. That's, yeah, the main focus of my channel. But I have thought about playing a couple of solo Blood Bowl 2nd Edition games. I've still got a lot of my stuff for that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Warlord Titan. Circa late 80s, early 90s. Plastic. Still got the void shield spinner thing in there. Oh, looks like that's been pinched onto something, but we'll fix that up. So happy with that. Oh, here's a go. Just for size comparison, for those that play, for all you young'uns out there who play modern day 40k, there's the Rhino from the Space Marine set. And there's his big brother. Well, that's actually done as a, not a Predator, Razorback. As a Razorback, that's the great company that I do as a Space Wolf, which is Gunner Red Moon's chapter. So, it took me ages to hand paint all those chapter symbols onto me tanks and me miniatures and that. And then I actually found someone who did 3D printed chapter symbols for the army. So on Etsy, that was a blessing, I have to say. Yeah, that took the painting time down by heaps. But yeah, that's the comparison. Look at that. You can even just sit right there, like a mini tank. I think the Germans in World War II had a little remote control bomb. I think it was called a Goliath, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Can be attached on the side of the Space Marine Razorbacks and Rhinos, and yeah, remote controlledly sent off to do their bidding. But no, this is how you transport your troops. And there's a set that's already done up, already painted. Let me get another coat of paint, I think. Yeah, definitely doing the Legions of Russ, because yeah, I'm just Space Wolf obsessed. So here's another sprue. Let's see if I can get these guys in focus. There we go. Eldar Guardians. Now the thing that I did like about Space Marine, reading it in White Dwarf and everything back in the day, was those little banner poles that just, yeah, those ones there. You put them in the bases, and that way you can designate your HQs, like chaplains, librarians, farseers, all that stuff. So that's cool. But yeah, get a look at those guys. Yeah, I'm definitely going blind. Some more sprues. Now, I've gone through, and this is pretty much a complete set. Look, most of the orcs are even still on the sprue, so there's the battle wagons. There's some orcs. They did have a little bit of scale creep in the 2nd edition. Not 2nd edition, when 3rd edition came out. And I think that's when they started calling it Epic 40k, but the minis did get a little bit bigger. I think that was because the guys at Games Workshop then were starting to age a little bit, and it was like, holy moly, there's no way we're going to be able to paint these. So pop all those out. There's the tops of the roofs for the buildings. Pretty cool. Get a few of those, lots of bases. This is what I mean, like, you don't get this much amount of plastic in Warhammer box sets anymore. There's some more buildings, like, you get cardboard, you get heaps of plastic. Oh, there's a elder tank. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can put a little thing under there, make it look like it's floating. Oh, here's a weapon for the Titan. Nasty. And what I did like about this set is that a lot of it is still on card. So I can't believe this is. There's a medic miniature. I'll pop him over there. Bases, the old square bases, even square bases for Space Marine. Wow, awesome. There's another Rhino, looks like a command one. It's been set up as a command one. It's got flagpole on it. That's cool. I haven't got a Land Rover for me modern 40k army yet. Well, I just can't believe how much stuff is in here. This is so cool. Oh, I can't wait to start collecting the other supplements for it as well, so I can do like Imperial Guard and Chaos Space Marines, because yeah, I did think about getting first edition for this, just to do the Horus Heresy stuff, but yeah, I had to think about it, and with the amount of Space Marines that you get in here, you can do that. You can do like a chapter of, I don't know, World Eaters, maybe Emperor's Children would be cool. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, the loyalist ones for me would definitely be the Sons of Russ. Obsessed. Now, lots of stuff on cards still. Blast templates, looks like rubble counters, just in case you blow up a building. That's cool. More bases. I can't believe it, how much stuff do you get with this? This is awesome. Definitely not as much as today. Today you get bugger all, but there's another weapon. Not sure what that weapon is. I'll have to look that up. Now that was, yeah, but the rule book didn't come with this, which was a bit of a pity, but yeah, I can either get a separate rule book, or I found a PDF, naughty. But yeah. Now I've got that box there because I'm not sure what that is. Now that looks like a Titan chain fist weapon. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Where's the sun? There we go. There's my coffee there. Just made a coffee to do this. So sit down and have a coffee with me while we go through it. Or a beer, as I said before. There's another base of Marines. Some more Rhinos. More bases. I can't believe, look, seriously, how much plastic can you get? Awesome. The more the better, I reckon. There's another squad there. Look, it's even hiding down the side of the box. And once we empty it out, we'll have a look at the sides of the box too, because yeah, unfortunately Games Workshop don't do sides of box artwork like they used to. Yeah. Oh no, there's a pity. There's a stand there of just 5 sets of legs. Oh, that's right. We'll find them. We can rebuild them. So here's the objective markers. Oh, turn around the right way. Objective markers, order markers like advance and charge, first fire, fall back. Interestingly enough, as well, the other thing that I've got to unbox for you guys, that didn't come with a rule book too. So that must have been fell into the trap of taking the rule book out to read it, and yeah, then they get separated from the game, and next thing you know, you don't know where they are. That's happened to me. Some more advanced encounters. Lots of counters, lots of cardboard, lots of miniatures. Lovely. There's a whole stack of orders, and looks like a vortex or something. Maybe that's for a weapon, maybe a Titan weapon. Or ooh, well, that's horrific. You hear a little bit of plastic go, and you think, oh geez, is that a miniature? So those little guys must be base of 5 with just legs. They must be in here somewhere. Might be tied up in some of that other stuff over there because they're not here. But here's a few miniatures that have come off sprue. One with a little bit of paint on it. I think it's Beltan green and white for Craft Worlds. And oh, that's good. That was the piece of plastic that made a noise, so it's just a bit off a sprue. All right, let's have a look in this little boxy. Well, this is much harder to do one-handed. I think of 1,000 things easy to do with one hand, but we are PG. All right. Okay, so Titan dice, scatter dice, good old. The old days, down 1. There's the scanner. Now the cards. Yes, now we're talking. So you take a tactical marine company, which was like your basic building block, and then it'd explain to you there. So you'd have 1 HQ and a Rhino, 2 stands of Space Marines, and a Rhino, so 3 of those made up a tactical detachment, and you'd have 3 tactical detachments for the company. Now that'll give you your points and how many points it was going to cost you, and also total amount of victory points once you break it. And the break point is broken once it has lost 15 models, either Space Marine stands or Rhinos. So that was cool. We've got orcs. There's the Titan. He's hicking out at 900 points. Chaplains, Blood Axe Clan. These were little attachments, tactical detachments and stuff that you could add on to your armies. And we've got some Dark Reapers there. Space Marine Land Raider Squadron. So the cards, that's cool. That's what I need to get the cards for the other supplements. Like, I think it was Armies of the Imperium, and that did Imperial Guard and Space Marines. Then there was Orc and Chaos Renegade. No, Orc and Squat Renegades. No, it was Orc and Squat Warlords. And then Renegades was Chaos and Eldar. And then the Tyranids come out with a set as well. But, let's have a look at the side of this box. Wow, look at that. I wish they still did this. Like this extra stuff on the sides of the boxes, it just sets it off, you know. Like, you open up an old game like this and you see this stuff, and this lets you know that it's Oldhammer. Squat Warriors, that'd be cool. I would love a squad army for this. And Chaos and Eldar, and it never ends. Oh, Battle Titans. Now that'd be cool. I did see a set of those on eBay, but yeah, I like having 2 kidneys. It'll probably cost me a kidney to get those. But yeah, so that's the unboxing. I'm quite happy with the state of the box. A little bit faded, not like Harbroth's orc archers. Wow, that was amazing condition. I'm happy with this condition. That's why I got it. It's pretty much complete. Most of the stuff is still on the cardboard stuff is still on the to be punched out. Truckload of miniatures, and yeah, absolutely amazing. So I'm not doing much today except for I've got to get all my washing done and vacuum. So might even get the other item up and unboxed, and that way you guys can have a squizzy, and maybe even show you guys my orc gouged eye team from 2nd edition Blood Bowl. So that should be cool too. But yeah, I wouldn't mind painting up another team of that and just doing some Blood Bowl 2nd edition solo games, because you can just play those up to three touchdowns or an hour or whatever. Like in high school, we used to play an hour game, hour and a half actually, hour and a half, and we come up with different rules and stuff for the NFL and things like that. So, and I might even share those with you guys as well. So, because it did make it a bit different and a bit fun. So that was cool. And well, I just can't get over the size of these things. Like compared to their, well, that little rhino wants to, when it grows up one day, it'll be that size. But not for now. But never fear though. These side projects and stuff will not stop me from cracking on with me fantasy stuff, because yeah, that's fantasy. Blood Bowl was my first game, and fantasy was my love. I loved it. Still do. But yeah, other than that, thanks guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, smash that button, and keep climbing that Oldhammer mountain with me as I go further and further into debt. And then remember to stay cool, stay Oldhammer.